Here is a Kia Seltos. Let's go ahead and get started. Open up the driver's side door. Right over there is a primary hood release lever. Pull it in front of the vehicle, right on top of the Kia emblem. Put one finger there and push left on the secondary release lever. Push left, lift up the hood, and this is how that secondary release lever works. Now this hood requires a prop rod to stay in place, so grab the rod, put it right over there in that slot with the arrow marking it, and then let it go, and now the hood is secure. Now once the hood is open, that's the battery right over there. You're going to need a 12mm socket, a 10mm socket, a ratchet, a flathead screwdriver, and a long extension for this job. The 10mm for the two nuts up over there. First you'll get this negative terminal, the black wire nut loose, and you only have to get it loose enough that we can wiggle the wire off the battery post. And if it comes off right away like this, that's good. If it doesn't come off, this is where having the screwdriver helps. You can put the screwdriver right over there and then twist it to pry it open, and then use it like a lever to force it off of the battery post. Now let's repeat this process for the positive terminal. Let's go ahead and loosen that one nut over there, and again you only have to loosen this enough that we can wiggle this wire off of the battery post, and then let's just set it aside. Good. Now let's move on to getting this jacket off the battery. We're going to put this jacket back on the new battery, and now for that 12mm bolt down over there, and this is where having the long extension helps. If you don't have the extension, there's another way. Take these two clips off for the engine air filter box. Now there are two tabs in the back that go in the two slots. They need to come out from there like this, and now you'll be able to lift up this cover, and that'll give you easier access to the bolt, and you can even use a short extension. If you do use this way, put those two tabs back in the two slots. When you're done, put those two clips back on, and either way you use, let's just go ahead and get the 12mm socket and ratchet combination with the extension in there and get this bolt off, and very likely the bolt will come off with that retaining bracket there. Now set it aside. Let's get the battery, like slide it forward and lift it up and get it out. Be careful, the battery is going to be heavy. The battery size is group H6 and it's an AGM battery. The positive side is marked with the plus sign. The negative side is going to be marked with the minus sign. Check the link in the description to buy the new battery from Amazon. And then let's put it back in the car, and you see that back side where it engages. You have to slide the battery backwards, like push it as back as much as possible, so that it engages in the back, and only now will you be able to put the retaining bracket and the bolt back in. Get it in position, and you may have to spend a few seconds getting the bolt to align with the bolt hole over there. And once it gets there, just use the socket ratchet combination and tighten it up. And at this point the battery should not be moving. That's good. Now let's get the jacket back in place, and there's an arrow on the jacket with the arrow pointing upwards, so just put it in the way I showed. Now let's put the positive terminal wire on, and this is where you have to be patient. Spend a few seconds and make sure this goes down as much as possible on the battery post, and then tighten it up. If you don't do this properly, you'll have contact issues later on. See, the wire is now moving, and that's good. Repeat the process now for the negative terminal, and the moment you touch this wire over here, you're going to notice some sparks, and if you do, that's totally normal because that's when the connection is formed. Push this wire down as much as you can and then tighten it up. And now in the car, let's try turning it on. Lights come on and the engine turns on. The infotainment system's turning on. No warning lights on the dash, so that's good. The climate control turns on. Let's try out the backup camera. This is working as well, and that's it. To close the hood, first push on it, get load off the prop rod, get it out of that slot, put it back in its place and press down. Lower the hood and slam it shut. Hope you found it useful. Before we go, let me give a quick shout out to Naya Motors Inc. for letting us use the car today to film the videos. They are a used car dealer here in Ottawa, Canada. Check out the link in description for their entire inventory.